South Park is back at it again, and this time, Meghan Markle is firmly in their sights. After the chaos surrounding her latest viral video, it seems like Trey Parker and Matt Stone couldn't resist turning the backlash into parody gold. Now, this isn't just your usual South Park skit. This is reportedly going to be part of a full-blown DEI special, and the details are already causing a stir inside the entertainment world. Meghan's camp? Furious. South Park? Doubling down. And Paramount? Quietly nodding along in the background. So here's what's going on. Meghan recently posted a highly controversial pregnancy video across her social media, which started on Instagram and spread like wildfire. But instead of admiration or support, the response was overwhelmingly negative. Major studios like A24 and even Paramount, which had past working relationships with her, allegedly started pulling away from any active or planned collaborations.
Hey.
Did you know it's cold in there?
Yeah.
Must be an American thing.
It's not.
Basically, that one video managed to hit the self-destruct button on her already fragile standing in Hollywood. What really added fuel to the fire, though, was what came after. South Park, never known for pulling punches, decided to craft a new parody segment called Respect Our Pregnancy, which, yes, is a direct jab at the now infamous Respect Our Privacy bit they aired previously. That skit already had Meghan and Harry spinning in a meltdown, and this follow-up seems designed to poke even harder.
Okay, for now, focus here for a minute. Don't worry, their drama will keep going on. Think a little about yourself too. An Indonesian scientist has uncovered a shocking truth about belly fat, and it has nothing to do with diet or exercise. 95% of people who tried this strange bedtime ritual lost 25 pounds or more. Some even dropped over 50, all while sleeping. No gym, no starving, just one simple step before bed. It sounds crazy, but it's backed by science. Tap the link in the description and see for yourself.
The new segment is set inside a hospital, where a clearly pregnant Meghan, animated South Park style of course, is seen twerking and dancing for the camera with a stuffed pillow under her gown. Not exactly the image the Duchess likely had in mind. But it doesn't stop there. The real twist is how the skit is structured.
It seriously is driving me crazy. I'm sick of hearing about them, but I can't get away from them. They're everywhere, in my face.
Look, Kyle, we just kind of don't care about some dumb prince and his stupid wife.
It's not just random parody, it's a full behind-the-scenes setup. The characters from South Park, including Cartman, Kyle, Stan, and Kenny, are playing the camera crew filming Meghan's video. Cartman steps in as the over-the-top director, barking orders and staging multiple takes of Meghan's ridiculous dance scenes. And get this, he's not just Cartman. In a clever crossover from a past South Park special, he's reprising the character of Cartman Kennedy, a parody of Kathleen Kennedy from the earlier Pandurva special. That means the creators are connecting their various parodies into a kind of mini cinematic universe of satire. And Meghan's latest video is the centerpiece of the new act. What makes all of this even crazier is that Meghan reportedly knows about it. According to inside sources, she got wind of the DEI special through contacts at Paramount and immediately tried to shut it down. She allegedly fired off warnings, demands, maybe even legal threats, telling both South Park Studios and Paramount to cancel the development of the skit. But here's the thing, Trey and Matt aren't the type to back down. They've taken on politicians, corporations, religions, you name it. A celebrity throwing tantrums behind the scenes doesn't scare them. And to make matters worse for Meghan, legally, she can't really do much. Parody is protected under fair use in the US, and South Park has spent decades walking right up to that line and daring people to cross it. They've won legal battles before, and they know exactly how far they can go. This isn't some accidental jab. They've storyboarded every second, and the production is already underway. Meghan's outrage might make headlines, but it won't stop the broadcast. And let's be honest, South Park thrives on this kind of chaos. The more noise Meghan makes, the more fuel they have to keep going. And with the DEI special rumored to drop as soon as August, the internet's about to explode again. Paramount isn't just sitting on the sidelines for this one, they're leaning in. After the viral mess Meghan created, executives reportedly saw an opportunity to recapture some of that South Park magic that went viral during the Privacy Tour episode. And with season 27 coming up, the timing couldn't be better. The DEI special is being treated like a flagship project, and sources say it's already shaping up to be one of the most ruthless, satirical pieces Trey and Matt have ever done. The Respect Our Pregnancy bit is going to be just one segment of the special, but it's already generating the most noise. There's a scene, still in the early storyboard phase, where Meghan is doing overly dramatic dance moves in a hospital gown, holding her fake baby bump like it's a prop. In true South Park fashion, the parody exaggerates everything. The lighting crew keeps adjusting spotlights mid-twerk, Kyle is boom operator with zero clue what he's doing, and Cartman Kennedy is screaming about capturing raw feminist emotion. It's chaos, it's sharp, and it's going to be everywhere once it airs. Meanwhile, Meghan's attempts to shut it all down are turning into a show of their own. Legal letters have allegedly been drafted, contacts at Paramount have been pinged repeatedly, and insiders say her team is pulling every string they can to get the segment pulled. But Paramount, aware of how well the Privacy Tour went last time, isn't budging. In fact, they're doubling down on the marketing. There's already talk of teasing the DEI special with a short animated promo as early as July, just to stir the pot. This wouldn't be the first time South Park pushed someone to the brink, but Meghan's reaction is being described as particularly intense. According to entertainment reporters, she's been calling the skit a targeted attack on motherhood, and accusing Trey and Matt of publicly demeaning a woman during pregnancy, even though the parody revolves around the idea that the video was staged with a pillow. Her team is furious that the scene shows multiple takes of her performance, suggesting that even the intimacy of a pregnancy reveal was scripted and directed. That implication? That's what really hit a nerve. To South Park, that's the whole point. They aren't interested in mockery for its own sake. They're dissecting the narrative around public image. Meghan, through their lens, is someone who desperately wants attention, but can't handle the consequences when it goes the wrong way. And instead of walking away quietly, she feeds the machine. Every outburst, every warning, every angry message to executives becomes more comedy material. Internally, Paramount is also preparing for backlash, just in case it spills over. A quiet PR contingency is in place, though the studio doesn't believe anything will come of Meghan's legal team. They've reviewed the script, the parody framework, and the case law. The creators are within bounds. Meghan can yell, she can threaten, but stopping South Park, that's never worked. Not for politicians, not for religious groups, and certainly not for celebrities with social media meltdowns. What's interesting is that fans are already buzzing about Cartman Kennedy's return. That character, meant to parody Lucasfilm exec Kathleen Kennedy, became a meme after the Pandora special. Now, pairing that same satirical version of Cartman with a Hollywood spoof of Meghan Markle turns the whole segment into something bigger, a satire of not just celebrity culture, but the studio systems that enable it. South Park isn't just mocking Meghan, they're mocking the machine behind her too. The DEI special is reportedly packed with more than just Meghan content. Trey and Matt have decided to turn the entire episode into a satire of corporate diversity, celebrity rebranding, and online clout culture, all rolled into one chaotic hour. And while Meghan might be the centerpiece of one sketch, other familiar faces are getting dragged into the mess too. Word is, the special will also poke fun at Diddy, Elon Musk, and even certain Netflix execs, all presented as characters obsessed with maintaining their public virtue rating. It's absurd, it's brutal, and it's exactly what South Park fans live for. In the Meghan bit specifically, things get even wilder. Cartman Kennedy's hospital shoot goes off the rails when a fictional producer character, clearly modeled after Prince Harry, starts giving feedback on the footage. Wearing a beanie and holding a smoothie, he mutters things like, "It doesn't feel authentic enough," and "Can we maybe add some lighting that screams empowerment?" The entire thing is drenched in satire, dragging not just Meghan, but the whole influencer industrial complex that tries to script emotional moments for internet applause. The episode reportedly ends the sketch with the South Park kids faking a viral montage. They cut together behind-the-scenes bloopers, outtakes, and dramatic music into a fake pregnancy reveal trailer, complete with hashtags like Royal Realness and Empowerment Unfiltered. The joke is that nothing about it was real. Everything, from the belly bump to the tears to the music swell, was staged, and people ate it up anyway. Trey and Matt have never hidden their opinions about performative activism or curated public personas. And this special, according to those who've seen early drafts, feels like their most direct shot yet at the culture of image over substance. They're not just mocking Meghan as a person, they're dissecting what she represents, the need to control every pixel of one's narrative while pretending to reject attention. As for Meghan's next move, insiders say she's debating a formal response after the special airs, something more public. A possible op-ed or interview where she'll speak her truth about the way women are portrayed in media. But there's a risk. Going public could make things worse. South Park thrives on responses. Pushback becomes punchlines. Meghan's team knows this, and some are reportedly advising her to let it go entirely. But letting it go, that's never really been her style. On the fan side, reactions are already split. Some people are thrilled to see South Park return to this level of raw, unapologetic commentary. Others are calling it mean-spirited, especially with the pregnancy angle. But that division only fuels the show's impact. It's never been about pleasing everyone. It's always been about pointing at the cultural circus and laughing at how ridiculous it's become. And with the animation reportedly steering away from the classic Canadian-style Meghan and Harry, South Park is dialing up the realism. This time, they want the characters to actually resemble the real people. No more bouncing heads and flappy mouths, just full animated recreations that, according to animators, are way too close for comfort. That choice alone tells you how serious they are about making this hit harder than the last. The DEI special is expected to drop in late August or early fall, depending on final edits and episode sequencing. But regardless of when it lands, one thing's for sure. Meghan's viral video didn't just backfire. It became the exact content South Park needed to roast a cultural moment already drowning in artificial sincerity. Whether she claps back or stays quiet, the episode will live on. And so will the mockery.